All right. Are you ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So let me welcome you. Welcome to the Work in Process podcast. Thank you so much for joining us again today
My pleasure.
on this episode. And in this recording space with me, I have an amazing guy, one of the greatest of all time in money making. You know, I reached out to him. I said, I said, you're going to come on the podcast and you're going to discuss about money making. And he actually said yes, because he's one of the most, what I say, craziest, or let me say, the most passionate people about, business, forex, money making, stuff like that. So I said, you need to be on the podcast. And I was like, all right, no, well, no problem. So I actually brought him today, and I'm really excited that he's here,
Thank you.
even though he's feeling somehow that, this guy is putting me on the global stage. All right, you're welcome.
Thank you.
So we'll be talking about money making, but before we do that, I
Yeah.
want the audience to like get a glimpse of who you are and your journey with money, productivity, and optimizing your life. If you understand what I mean. So who
Okay.
is who is Fimi?
Well, my name is Fimi Sola, and um, money, making money in my life is that's not really going well. Like for the past year, especially this year, I lost I think up to $50 and 100 something like that in the forex market. So
Wow,
that's just all I've made. I made some money
all
and I
you've made
lost
and all
money.
you've lost.
Exactly, it's up to 100. So not really quite much for now. But I know this next year,
Yeah, you're
oh
gonna
my
make a
God,
lot.
a lot
Yeah,
of money.
but how did you feel when like I know a bit about okay the money you made, the money you lost, and everything.
Yeah,
And I was still like, come and record a podcast with me on money making. How did
yeah.
you feel when I asked you to come and record
Well,
with me?
um,
Did you feel like I was joking or whining? I was coming you?
well, it's because of the like concept and my idea about money,
Mm,
not because of my experience. Because
mm,
well, I really don't have any experience in making money, but I really know some knowledge about making money, like from people from billionaires and
yeah,
millionaires out there. So
yeah,
I just used to learn from them.
yeah. So we are here to discuss knowledge. I think we should correct that. We are here to discuss the knowledge and the
M-
concept and the idea of money making.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that was how you
Yes,
took it.
yes, that's how I
Because I,
took
I
it.
didn't see it like that, because I was like, oh, you just received it like money making. But I was thinking that maybe you'd be thinking in your head that like I'm aware that you are just trying to make
Exactly,
money.
exactly.
You're also a
Yeah,
student, in the university, but you are
yeah,
doing very well for yourself, so to say. You
yeah.
understand? So I was thinking that you were going to be like, oh, money. Why is he calling me for
No,
a
no, no.
podcast on money? That's nice. That's nice. I think we
Thank
are
you.
really going to have a really interesting discussion around the concept and the idea of money making.
Yes,
I know you were one of the very first set of people that started listening to my podcast, this podcast.
yes.
And I think we've not had any episode on money before or
Yeah,
business or
this is the
anything.
first. This is
This
the
is the
first.
first.
Everything has been
So
about life and
life, productivity, and
age.
all. So you're the
Exactly.
first person to be talking about money. How do you
Yeah.
feel about that?
Well, I'm still a young
Because
kid.
one of the reasons why I don't like talk about some things is that I try to stay within my jurisdiction. Like if you notice on this podcast, so I've not spoken about relationship. I mean
At all.
romantic relationship.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I just try to stay because I can't be talking about everything. I'm
Mm,
talking about productivity, I'm
mm,
talking about money, I'm
mm,
talking about relationship, I'm
mm.
talking about family. I just have to stay within my own line, then bring people that are, you understand?
Yeah.
In fact, probably for the people listening to us, I might bring some guys and we'll talk about theology, because I know there's some
Mm.
guys that do all this Bible breaking down. I'll bring them on because that's what I do.
Yes.
Kingdom and value. Actually, in this recording space, it was as a third person because the guy is already looking at me somehow. So, so in case we are just laughing and making some remarks, is because there's another amazing guy with us in this recording space. Very
Yeah.
awesome guy. All right,
Yeah.
so let's jump right into it.
Yeah.
When I told you money making,
Mm.
what is that one thing that you had in mind that you were going to say, even though I didn't ask you when we begin this podcast? Like, what is that one thing that you're like, okay, I must say this, whether he asks me or
Oh,
not,
oh,
about
oh,
money
oh.
making, I must say this.
Well, I think it was. He told me on the morning of Monday or Tuesday,
Yeah.
and in the afternoon when I was doing something, I sat down and I found myself writing and jotting some things down about money.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, on this podcast, I won't just teach you how to make money. That's not what I've come here to do.
Mm.
But I'll just delve in like some of the most intricacies of making money. You
Money,
get
yeah. Yeah.
not how to make, but
Yeah.
you will get the ideas and the concepts that wraps about making money.
Mm-hmm.
You get
Mm-hmm.
so I just really just okay, what is money? ways you can make money, just not how to make it. It was like the
Mm.
places you can
Yeah.
get it from.
Yeah.
That just woke in my mind, not something out.
Okay, not like one specific
Exactly.
something.
Money making is broad. To be
Mm.
honest, it's wide.
Mm.
Because if I'm discussing about money in general, is kind of
This
it's
podcast will be like
vast.
7 hours.
Exactly. So I just put out a little like few points, but at least with what I'll say in this podcast, at least
Yeah.
you get knowledge about
Yeah.
the way money works and everything. And
Yeah. So I don't know if you'd be comfortable with sharing this. When did you first start experimenting with money making? Like, we have parents, we have people that are taking care of us
yeah,
and all, but when did you see it as important? Like, okay, I need to start making money. So when did you start taking that money making something serious? Like, I want to
well,
make money, like start learning about it
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Well, if you talk about making money, like when did I take it serious? That would be this year, early this year, yes, early this year. And because I found a way in making money, like I thought that was the surest way. That, okay, I will become a billionaire from this or a millionaire from this. That was forex, because
Mm,
forex was like a very very crazy way to make money.
yeah.
I found out about drop shipping and other things, but forex was like sure way.
Mm-hmm,
So I think secondary school I was not making money, but I knew that money was important.
mm-hmm,
That's
mm-hmm.
the thing. We all know money is important.
Sure, money is important, very
But the
important.
action to like the drive to make that action to make money, it's
Yeah.
not really there. So secondary school, I didn't really make any money. What I was just doing was just eating, eating, eating. But I know that, okay, money is important.
So all other people's money was feeding you.
I was like, but we all have phones and we see how people flex money online.
Money,
Now,
yeah.
okay, this thing is very sweet.
Yeah.
Some will say it can buy happiness, cannot buy happiness. Everybody has their opinion.
Money is money. It's
Money is
good.
money.
Whatever
So
way.
it was when I heard about forex that I know, okay, I have to make money.
Mm.
And I saw the people that are living the forex lifestyle. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is quite interesting.
Okay, let's. But what's the forest lifestyle? Because some people don't know. People live in the forest. What's the forest
okay,
lifestyle?
If you look at the top forest guys in Nigeria, for example,
Mm-hmm.
or let's say in the world,
Mm-hmm.
no, let's use Nigeria and the popular ones.
Okay.
Because if I talk about the top, I'm sure people don't know George Soros. He's a billionaire from forex, but nobody will know him. So if
I've heard about him before.
I'll talk about Lambo. I'll talk about Jeffrey Benson, Abbey Forex. You see those likes, buying Lambos, buying Range Rovers and everything. That's the forex lifestyle. Them flexing their money online and everything. That's the forex lifestyle. They are doing this. They are buying phones. They are giving out money and cash and everything. That's the forex lifestyle, because if you know, okay, these people are making more than some other people. It gets like they've escaped the sort of like matrix that they believe in. So
the forex lifestyle is like spending money.
To them, that's the own forex. Because me, I'm still going to do forex and make money and use it for better things.
You change the meaning of what forex lifestyle is.
But for now, everybody wants to make money. Because my friends that are also doing forex, I was say like, okay, I want to do forex, but then I want to like buy a car for my wife, I want to buy a car for my mommy,
build house for my parents.
Exactly. So they have this different way they see forex. Like, okay, I'm going to forex market to make money and to retire myself.
Yeah.
Not to be a doctor, not to be a teacher, not to be a farmer or a banker or anything. They just want to do that. So that's just the forex lifestyle. Just flexing your money out there, buying Lambos, buying phones, going on vacations and everything like that. That's just simple.
Yeah. So you're sharing the story. So you discovered forex.
Okay. So when I discovered forex was, I think, last year.
Okay.
And then I didn't know it was a serious issue. Like, I think my dad was teaching like 4 people, including you and all of them on Guinea. I think he didn't want me to trade, but he didn't show me an exam and everything. So I just like, okay, it's forex. So until I started watching the way they trade forex on like
YouTube and
Instagram and everything. I was like, this is quite interesting. Just for me to look at the market and just be like, okay, buy, sell, and I'll get this amount of money. I'm seeing crazy amount of dollars, like thousands of dollars, being made just in an hour, in 2 minutes, and everything. So I was like, okay, I have to know this. So that's when I entered YouTube. I learned exactly, So I started learning YouTube. I started learning how to make money rather. I learned how I can make money from forex, where I can learn from, and so on like that. So that's how I ended.
Oh, so what? Because I know that there's forex, there's crypto, and stuff like that. Most of these forex lifestyle guys in code that I'm talking about, we have the crypto lifestyle guys also. Like, what's the? Because some people are like, you can make money from crypto and stuff like that. Like, what's the?
It was just recently that crypto trading got real interesting because of this guy Ahmed XM on XM on the Instagram.
All right.
Well, crypto has been since, but then people don't used to trade crypto. They will just buy and sell, buy the dip and sell the whatever. They will buy and
Okay.
sell. Right now, there's a bull run going on Bitcoin. So I think next year there's going to be a bull run. Like market is going to
Go
rise
up.
down
Yeah.
$42,000 as the current price.
Okay.
So crypto was not really that interesting to trade. So just like buy the dip and everything. But forex has been since. People doesn't know about forex.
Yeah.
Just when RBFX came online and Jeff Bezos came online, okay, you know what was called for it? This is a very good way to make money. So they made it.
Okay, so those guys were the ones that first brought like
To be honest, if I look at it in
lifestyle
Nigeria,
something.
they were the one.
Okay.
But there was a guy called Dapo Willis. I think that one he has been trading before RBFX and these people.
Okay.
He has 12 years of experience. RBFX and
in forex trading.
Yes. RBFX and this guy has 7 to 8 years of trading experience.
Wow.
So you know the difference. The difference there is like I think 4 years difference. So he doesn't flash his lifestyle that much, but he does on Instagram. You see him going on private jets.
Yeah.
Entourage following him all around and so on and so on.
Yeah.
So people, there's this drive that you see that okay, this guy is having this kind of thing. Why can't I have that type of lifestyle?
That kind of money too, and
you get so you just enter like okay, I have to be like this. So you start learning forex. So RBFX and Jeff Bezos were the original. Like that made people know
in Nigeria.
Yeah, because
and they're still very young guys, so
exactly. So I think 22, 23, 24 around that side. So,
around that.
And they're the billionaires in Naira.
In Naira.
Dollars, so, yeah.
Okay, nice, very good, very good. So, have you read the book Millionaire Next Door before?
Yeah, I've read it.
You read the book. Now, some of the concepts in Millionaire Next Door is in such way that the authors of the book made us understand the importance of not spending more than you earn.
Yeah.
Like frugality, like being frugal, invest, save, mutual funds, IRAs, 401k.
Exactly.
Those, financial terminologies and all. And the reason why I think they did that was to make people understand that some of these bling bling guys, what I mean by bling bling, like the forex guys, the big sports guys that are making millions of dollars and all, they are not really the most wealthy people. The most wealthy people are like the people in your neighborhood, like that plumber, that that mechanic and stuff like that. Now, that concept of being a millionaire, like saving and then waiting until you're well aged to enjoy your money and stuff like that. What do you think about that whole thing? Knowing fully well now that you can make money as a young person and spend your money very well.
Yeah. Well, I think I will still delve a little bit about I think on the presentation I have here.
Okay.
Just the real small workshop I have here.
All right.
I talked about 4 levels that drives people to make money.
Okay.
I'll talk about it one in the video. It talks about survival mode and talks about status, freedom, purpose.
Okay.
So when you live, when that type of lifestyle that he's talking about, when you live that type of life, it's like you're not accomplishing your dreams that you dreamed of. Like you as a boy.
Okay, that's the Millionaire Next Door lifestyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a boy, when you watch these boys, these men flexing their
making money. So
there's this vacuum in your heart that you have to feel like, okay, I have to make this money.
Yeah.
So when you make money and you don't spend it as you want, they see an empty vacuum in you that like, I have this so much money. I'm not buying cars. I'm not buying the next Rolls Royce or something like that. I'm not traveling too much. Because when I read that book, I was actually, my concept of money wanted to change. I was scared.
Is it the Millionaire Next Door?
Yes, because I was like, wait, I'm making money because I want to enjoy this money and I want to do things that normal people can't do.
Okay.
So that should be the main reason of people making money, just to enjoy life. That's just the reason. So if you make money and you are still using Toyota 2012, according to that millionaire, according to what he said, if you are still driving a Toyota 2012, you will feel somehow like, I have this money, but I can still drive. This Toyota. I want to drive the 2023 one. In fact, the 2024 one, if there is, you want to buy it, but you'll be like, this is too small.
Frugal, exactly. I have to be frugal.
So he's talking about the frugality. Like, I understand this concept, but I will take part of it to my own and embody it to my own way of spending money. I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
But he went to the extreme. As I was reading, I was like, no, this is too far.
It was like frugal,
even the latest iPad.
Yeah, like you don't need iPad.
You don't need Techno and using or iPhone.
Yeah, that was the concept he was actually sharing in the book.
He just wanted us to know how to spend money.
Yes.
Yeah. But then, if you are too frugal, now the place of frugality that PBD says something. If you are too frugal in your business, you will lose that business. Because there will be sometimes you have to spend money on that business. Like now, you want to improve the processing system of your business, like okay, to sales, to this, to that, and you need a $1 million technology. You have to buy it. Will you tell me, oh, it's too expensive?
Yeah, like for example, let's bring it to me now. For example, let's say I want to scale up this podcast.
Exactly.
I need good mics. I need a recording space. Exactly. So imagine renting a recording space, stocking a recording space, getting good.
Exactly.
What would they call it now? People to come on the podcast.
Exactly.
Social media marketing, get people to listen to the podcast.
Exactly. And that's the like one of the basic ways to make money. You spend money to make more money. You get. So I get it if you start small. Like now for your podcast, you can still be managing what you are using. Sure. But if you have the money to buy better mics, exactly, that will bring more viewers to your so it will increase in one way your income, your revenue. So if you are too frugal in your business or in yourself and you die, you've not accomplished anything, to be honest. Because there's some places you want to explore. Like, I want to go here, I want to just go here, I want to travel here, I want to get this car. At least you've satisfied your desires for making money and everything. Yeah. So living too frugal sometimes is not really needed. But then an aspect of it is don't spend too much. Sometimes you have to live below your means.
Yeah. I think the idea there is actually don't just spend above what you
earn. Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You can live large, but ensure you are living large because you are earning very large.
Yeah.
Like, don't live large and you are earning low. That's like the main point. They don't spend more than you earn. So you can't be earning 100,000 naira and you are spending 150,000 naira in a month. You are collecting loan, you are borrowing money. You're already in the negative. You are a poor man. You don't just know.
Exactly.
You know, and stuff like that. So you mentioned those 4 stages, right? And I think it's only the first one that you've spoken about.
Yeah. Do you want me to talk about everything? Because I still have to even speak about some things before that.
Some things before that. All right. Yeah. Okay. So what do you want to do?
So I'll just really the note I took, then I'll just really share some of it here.
All right. Share some things from what?
Let me just put out a very quick disclaimer. Please, as you're listening to this podcast, I'm not a financial advisor. Please,
they say that on YouTube. Exactly. Yeah, he's not a financial advisor. But you know one thing I love about this guy sitting right in front of me, even though he's my brother, he's a friend of mine. Let me just put it like that, because I've come to realize that wisdom is not age dependent. Yeah. So he's someone that is really interested in this industry. So that's why I said, okay, let me bring him onto the podcast. I don't really care what he's about. Yeah. You understand? It doesn't need to have like $1 billion. You get that kind of thing before I bring him onto the podcast. Yeah. So, and it's going to be fun because 5, 6, 10 years down the line, when you're now a big man now and you're listening to some of this, you'll be like, I was a wise boy then.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you can go on with your presentation.
Yeah, exactly. So I just wanted to know that whatever I'm about to say now is not a financial advice, and you might be surprised that, okay, what does he have to say?
Go and study it for yourself.
But I'll just teach you where and how this thing works from.
All right, fine.
Making money, I started by explaining it to myself, like, what does making money means to me? And I discovered it's just like, is you connecting the right dots? Yeah, that's what I wrote. I said, making money is just connecting the right dot. And what do I mean by the right dot? I mean the level of information you have, the skill you possess, the place you are selling to. Like if you have a business, the market you are selling in, the people you are selling to, the level of information you have, where you are doing it, the economy of the country you are even staying in your business is. Like you get, so those are the dots you have to connect. Who you are selling to, like where are you selling to? Who are your target customers? You get, for example, Lamborghini. I was watching a video and they're talking about Lamborghini. Sorry, let me use Rolls Royce. Have you ever opened your phone and see like a Rolls Royce advert before? Like, okay, we have released the Rolls Royce 2468 now. I want to come and buy it. No. And he kept asking everybody, and everybody could know, like, it's true. I never see a Rolls Royce advert. But then
on TV.
These people that are buying Rolls Royce, they feel that they've accomplished something in life. How is it that so much value is invested in that type of car? And they don't do advert like that. And other businesses that do advert, they don't still have much value on their products. He said they advertise on seashells. Air shells. You know, when an aeroplane is here, private jet, and a Rolls Royce is here, one thing that comes to your mind is a picture of a rich man that owns the two. And what do I mean? They are using another person's product to advertise their own product. Because the target for private jet owners are very extremely rich people that want to spend money on private jets. For example, if David wants to buy a private jet, they can use David as an example now. If David wants to buy a private jet and he sees the Rolls Royce, he can afford the Rolls Royce and he will buy the Rolls Royce because he has the money for the private jet. Because once you automatically want to buy a private jet, you have the money for a Rolls Royce. You get so Rolls Royce knew who they are selling to. Same as Lamborghini. If you see them in movies, you see them in other play
Selected,
exactly. They have their targeted audience they're like selling to.
Yeah.
So the thing is, when you know how to connect the right dots, you want to start a business. Who are you selling to? The market. Which market are you selling to?
Yeah.
That's how you like find the ways to make money. So I said it's just the way of like connecting dots. How do you connect those dots? Like the information you have, like this guy that said info of info, like is the knowledge.
Say it again.
Info of info.
That's like wasabi, right?
Exactly. Is your knowledge like what skill do you possess? What knowledge do you have? So how do you connect these dots? That's the way you can make money. And I said money responds to value. Is either you have value or you be of value. Do you get? I will not go deep into it now, but maybe later as I'm talking.
All right.
Because the thing is, if you don't learn to make yourself as a like valuable man, you won't get money. Do you get? So I will tell you ways you can also like make money and everything. And I talked about two things here. I talked about automated way of making money and manual way of making money. Now, if you look at jobs, for example, people that go to the banks and work and everything, they have to be there for that money to be made. Do you get? Like they have to be there. Look at plumbers. Look at teachers. They have to go to work for that money to be made. It's like this is your presence is needed for that job.
Yeah.
That's why you make that money. You make that money. So there are levels to this. But your other way of making money is, for example, real estate investment, mutual funds, and other things. If I just put like 1,000 grand inside mutual funds, in the next 5 years, I didn't go to the mutual funds and I started pressing buttons or working myself.
Yeah, you just left it there.
I just left it there. That's what this guy is talking about. Robert Kiyosaki under Rich Dad Poor Dad. He said the rich invent their money. Don't think they will start looking for papers to make money or something like. It's not like that. They put their money into investment, different investments. He said something. He said, how the rich get richer. He said the rich make money, put it into assets and multiply the money before they spend the money. That's the difference between a rich man and a poor man. The poor man will make money and spend it and put it into bills, and you have nothing to invest into assets or nothing. There will be nothing left for him. So that was rich man. From his income to his assets to his expenses. So that's how he does. So that's how the rich man spends money, and those are the two ways you can really make money. Like the two ways. Either you put it in investment, like you have investment, real estate or whatever.
Yeah.
You multiply your money through any way, whether it's forex, whether it's anything. That one you don't have to be there. But jobs, you have to be there. Your presence has to be there.
They're like more passive.
Exactly.
Passive
you just have to be there.
Yeah.
So I wrote that down for you guys. So I hope everybody is writing this down now. And the next time
let me just say this. If you are listening to this, some of the things he's mentioning are inside some books he has gone through.
Exactly.
So some of you may not have time to go through these books. Exactly. You may not have time to read this book. So as you are listening to this, take note, write stuff down. And as he's saying it, like we do on the podcast, if you are inspired to look for these books, find these books and read up on them. These are actually true stuff. Rich people invent their money.
Exactly.
And that's from Rich Dad Poor Dad. Rich people invent their money.
So it's like your money works for you. That's how it just works. It's just inside the investment and everything.
So instead of you sweating, your money that is sweating.
Exactly. Just that's the thing. So I talked about money making. So I drew a chart here. I wrote money making. Then I put it down. Time. Then other time, I put 1 year energy. Then I put here your brain. Now I'll explain that chart again. Now, in order for you to make money, you need one resource. You need time. Yeah. And that will differentiate time from your energy, and that will differentiate time from your from money. The thing is, when you lose time, you can't gain it back. When you lose your energy, you can gain your energy back. When you lose probably money, you can also gain money back.
Yeah.
But when you lose time, you can't gain it back.
It's gone
1 year has gone, 2 years has gone, 3 years has gone. So start now.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So that will differentiate time from energy and brain. And the thing is, most of them trade under that frugality, this frugality concept of Millionaire X Dot. I think, yes, I remember something. You know, if you want to spend your money till you're like 70, like 80, 90, you just want that means you start living your life. Or you just want to like enjoy life. You've traded your money for time.
Yeah.
And you will not enjoy most of the things you really want to do.
Imagine now is when you're now 80, you want to start flying around the world.
Exactly. Or you said you want to become a millionaire by saving. Like if you save 100,000, it's gonna take how many 24 years for you to just be a millionaire in dollars. Like,
yeah, and then inflation. If you're not in Nigeria,
exactly. And what do you just want $1 million to do? Then like, how do you want to spend it? Like, what do you want to do? So you trade your money for time, and you don't know that time is one of the important resources you have to look at when you're making money. Because as young as I am, I'm already thinking, okay, next 10 years, what do I have to do?
Yeah.
Where will I be?
Yeah.
How much will I have? I don't know those questions, those answers. So it's better to ask yourself questions. What do I do? Do you get? So I put the chart down from time. I put it to energy. And that includes your job. You have to be there, like I said. You have to go to work, make money. Like your energy, like it needs your energy. You need to work.
Needs your presence. Needs your.
But the other way, what differentiates these billionaires? How did they get to that place they are? It's because they engage their mind, they engage their brain, critical thinking. So I put it as if you finish this podcast, you finish listening to this podcast and everything, I want you to just go and think and ask yourself some certain questions, because everything started from thinking. Look at Steve Jobs. I'm sure he had it in mind that there's no screen touch phone here. There's no phone that can do some certain things. He thought about it. This comes from the mind. So money making starts from the mind. Like, what are you thinking about?
Money making starts from the mind.
Yeah, because when I started Forex, it started from my mind. I started discussing, people are like this making this money. I want to just like make money from Forex. I want to start this thing. So everything, like I was strategizing in my mind already. I was like, okay, I will get a phone. I'll get money. I'll open a trading account. When I'm this, I'll do this. I'm do that. So it started from my mind. I started thinking. Like I engaged my brain. Okay, this is how I'll do it. I'll strategize. I didn't know I'll lose money later on, but then it is my like a step forward to like making more money later on. Sure. So I put my mind first to like, okay, this is how I'll do it. This is how I'll do that, and this is how I'll do everything. So it started from your mind. So money making starts from your mind. You have to settle down and think about how to make money. Do you get?
Yeah.
So now to dive into the levels of making money, I want to talk about is the survival mode, the freedom, status, and purpose. If you look at many millionaires and billionaires on the internet, you can see that when he has reached this certain limit, or he has reached his peak, or he has made more money, you will see that this is what is attaining. Now, what do I mean? If you look at the survival mode, it talks about able to feed yourself, shelter yourself, and go to school.
Okay, that's the survival mode of making money. Like you're making money just to be able to.
Once your income comes, food, school,
shelter.
Parents. Once you've pay rent, you send your child to school, you've given him money, you've paid the school fees.
That's okay for you.
You've fed yourself already. That's just all. And the cycle keeps going. And they get stuck there because they just believe this thing is too far. I can't really do this. You get?
Yeah.
So that survival mode is where some people are stuck in. So it's because they didn't engage their mind. They can't leave that survival mode. Because the cycle keep going. It just keep going. Like the next thing. And their children to carry it on.
That same cycle. Yeah.
So just like, and the second one is status level. This is when you've broken the survival mode and now you want to afford luxuries like cars, jewelry, watches, and everything. Yeah. Once you see that, okay, life is not about me eating, sleeping, and going to school. I can buy these watches and feel better.
Yeah, so it's like more of a status. Now, like
status, like I
want to class myself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like the high class man.
Okay, I want to class myself.
Afford this Rolls Royce. I want to afford this Lamborghini. Yeah. So people do that because of this status level.
So some people make money because of this level. They want to reach this level.
They want to reach this level. They don't want to enjoy life.
They've gone beyond survival.
Exactly.
Now they're in the status level.
It's a good thing because that way you've left the matrix. You've left the rat race. That way you're not more like under the government. You're not more depending on anybody.
Yeah.
You can afford anything you want. You can go anywhere you want. Do you get? So that's status level. If you get there, I'll still appreciate you that, okay, you've tried. They just believe, I have nothing again. But then that doesn't mean that their time too is not being controlled. They can do these things, but they still have like a little bit of control of their time. That's why I'll go to the next level, freedom. These ones, the ones that are here, freedom, they want total control of their time.
Okay.
They might want the status, yes.
Yeah.
But they just want to have like, okay, I can stand up today and say I'm not working today. I can say I'm sleeping all through today. I can say I'm watching Netflix. I can say I'm going to Bahamas.
They want to have control of their time.
Their own time. I'm going to the States today. I'm coming back to Ibadan today. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. So you just want to achieve that because of the freedom level. And this is where most of people stop in. And you find millionaires. You find millionaires and like millionaires.
Majorly in this level.
You rarely see any billionaire. That will get into the next level. Purpose. This is where you find the billionaires. You find Steve Jobs. You find he's dead. You find
what do you say is dead?
As I mentioned his name, I was like, okay, he's not there exactly. So you find even this guy Gary Vaynerchuk is a millionaire. He's not even yet a billionaire.
Wow.
But still, you can still get.
But it's still like enough freedom.
He's on his way.
Do you think is a bit in the purpose line now?
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is, he's at the stage of being transferred from freedom to purpose. But he's on that purpose level, but it's like the money he's making is from freedom to purpose. Because I put money like all of them, like Survivor, they deal with thousands of naira.
Yeah, Survivor like thousands.
Exactly.
Then status
and freedom, some a little bit of millions,
some millions,
exactly. But
and
freedom and purpose,
just
hundreds of millions to billionaires. Let's put that.
Yeah, hundreds of millions, like
billionaires.
$600 million.
Exactly.
They are not that big millionaires, but
exactly. They have the purpose. They are being driven by a purpose to make money. Do you get?
Yeah.
What drives the other people is freedom. What drives people is status. What drives people is survival. Do you get? So these are like drives, and that's the word I want to use. Drive. This level drives each of people. Like, okay, I want to make money because I want to accomplish this. I want to get that. I want to impact. I want to find solutions to problems.
Yeah.
So they have the purpose of making money. So the thing is, I want you to look at these levels now that I've mentioned: survival, status, freedom, and purpose. I want to just like, what level am I right now? And look at it. And what level do you want to get to? You get? I chose freedom and purpose because I want to have total control of my time.
Yeah.
So by God's grace, I might be dealing with hundreds of millions. I might be dealing with billions. I don't know. It's in the future, next 15 years, 20 years from now, who knows? So these are just the ways people like make money. Like, this is what drives them to make money. This is what things I can get this anytime. I can do this anytime. So these are people that like, okay, I'm being driven by this. I want to get this. These are just the things that can drive you. And I found this in Your Next Five Moves by Patrick Bet-David. So
these levels, right?
Yeah, it's in this book. So you get more information about the book.
Your Next 5 Moves by Patrick Bet-David.
Yeah.
PBD. Amazing
exactly. Guy. So these are just how ways you can make money, and you can check the book online or get it from Amazon store, anywhere that sells books. Yeah. And that's the thing. But I want to talk about something now.
All right.
When people that make money, I discovered that some of their sons or their children, in general, are not like them. Either they end up not making exactly the amount their father is making, or they make less, like very less, and like they are stuck in survival mode. And I wrote something here. I was like, your father can be in the purpose and freedom level, but his children can still be survival mode. And people were like, how? How is it possible? I was like, it's possible. If your father did not pass down complete teachings about how you
about money, like the philosophy of money, the idea of money, the psychology of money.
Later on, I'll talk about financial literacy and income generation literacy.
Okay.
You get? So he learned financial literacy, but he didn't pass down that same knowledge he learned to his children. You get? So they learned income generation literacy.
Yeah.
Like how just to make money. But he already understood
not financial literacy.
Exactly.
They learned income generation literacy.
They are two different things. I'll go deep.
And that will keep them in the survival mode.
Yeah. And you hear some of these big names that, this guy is a big man, but where is his son?
His child?
Where is his children? Like, where are they? Look at people that led America to their like expansion. People that like started America and everything. Look at Andrew Carnegie. Look at Andrew Carnegie. Is a man that led to the expansion of America during those days.
Yeah.
Like, I said, where's his son? Look at this guy, JP Morgan, one of the big banks in America now.
Yeah.
Where's his son? Like, he's not a financial institution. Like, where's your son? You know everything about money. Where's your son?
Yeah.
Like, look at Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where is his son? Like those big names I mentioned now.
Like where are their generation?
Yeah. So it's just nowadays that people know how to pass down certain wisdom of inheritance to their children. Look at PPD. talking about his children. His child can just tell his dad, "Oh, dad, I'm better than you." Like that's the mentality I want my child to inculcate. Like I'm better than you. Like once you start having that mentality, you know, okay. And I noticed that the way people are treating their children now is there's no such thing as loss. There's no such thing as like they are pampering this generation too much. Like there's no such thing as losing. There's no such thing as
you're just gonna win.
Exactly.
Just live your life.
Like let your child know the real thing about life now. Let him know about life now. Like let him get the real thing about life now. So you understand that okay, this is how money works. This is how life works. This is how I'm supposed to go.
Yeah.
Not, oh dad, I want the iPad 14. Go take it. Yeah. I want the iPhone 15. Go take it.
Yeah.
I want a car. Go take it. And giving them, you are spoiling them. That with time, you will not understand the value of money, and that's the main thing you should teach your children, how to understand the value of money. No matter how rich you are.
All right. See, you know what is happening right now. Fine, we've exceeded our time by a great measure, but there's so much value in everything we are discussing, and we are not going to stop discussing about it. But obviously, I used to say 30 minutes per episode. Yeah. You know, so you mentioned something about income generation literacy and financial literacy. So we'll actually go over that one in like another kind of episode.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. Because the way you ended it now is really amazing. That some people have made money in the past.
Exactly.
Like they were these wealthy people in the past, but where are their children today? All right. Exactly. So I really hope you've gotten a lot of value from this. Fimi will be on the next episode. It will be on the next episode. You guys should really watch out for this next episode. I enjoyed the conversations. It's really amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much for this wisdom, Fimi.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So we'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.